at Solo. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tag you because every time you pop up with that option to be tagged. So I'm gonna tag you. I'm hoping you're on the other end taking a look. Um, so yeah. So today we're gonna wrap it up with communicate, what it means to a network marketer. Now remember, these 6 elements I'm about to talk about have multiple use. I'm just talking about them from the standpoint of an online network marketer or an online entrepreneur that's actually creating business through the process of his phone or laptop. All right, and it is possible, but it's a process, right? So again, today, communicate. So let's talk about that. So process of communicate actually happens when you have a conversation or you have built up the conversation to the degree that you are now going to invite the person, all right? An invite, a successful invite, where the person accepts being invited, creates a communication, all right? So I'll give you an example. I spoke to someone today who reached out to me, and I looked at her page. I noticed she was an entrepreneur. So once we connected, I reached out to her via Facebook Messenger, and I said, "Hey, look, it looks like you're an entrepreneur, and I also see there's a name on her page, which kind of tells me she's part of something, like a movement. Turns out she tells me she's an entrepreneur. She has at least 3,000 followers, not to mention something like about easily being followed by 2,500 people. So I asked her, what's your movement about? So she told me, and I turned around and I said, out of interest, might there be a chance I could help you, get more well-known in social media? Like, I can help you put more eyeballs on your product and service. All right. She hit me back and said, what can you offer me? How can you help me? And I came back and I said, well, I could get you into a, environment where, we're going to go ahead and get you into the mindset or teach you the various protocols you're going to need to successfully promote yourself on Facebook or whatever, social media platform you choose. And, we'll start the process first with a good, 5-day challenge, to get you going. I didn't say 5-day challenge. I just told her I will start some processes to get you, to start getting yourself in the mindset of now making yourself well known, or finding a way to get your audience to finally listen. She had a big audience, but apparently, she wasn't getting what she wanted out of it. In other words, apparently she has a potential audience, but she had not engaged it, okay, or try selling it. And again, when I say selling it, it could be selling of a product or service, or it could be selling them on the idea that they should, get on YouTube or stay on Facebook and create a schedule where they could see her more often to build up, or to have all of those people she has identify themselves. All right. Anyway, the communication was complete. It ended with me inviting her to one of the products I offer people that are just looking to build their business up. An opportunity that makes them aware as to what they need to do on social media to become more effective at engaging with their audience and being able to qualify them, who is and who's not. So that there was a communication, all right, because the conversation went from, hey, I could help you with this, to, oh, yeah, well, what can you help me with? And I told them more or less what I could do. So the next step, we exchanged emails, And I'm going to wind up, once I have a brief conversation with her over Facebook Messenger or over the phone, before I send her the link, I'm going to properly inform her as to, what to expect. And then, of course, the process it's complete. All right? So a communication, in essence, is a conversation where it ends with an invite. Okay? It ends with an invite from the person who is actually asking the questions and probing the person. And once the probing is done, you can qualify this person to see if you could proceed with inviting them. All right? So once inviting, what are you going to invite them to? There's a number of things you can invite them to. You can invite them to join your Facebook group, which is a community that might be appropriate for that person looking to improve themselves, looking for the help they need, looking to close that gap between their challenge, problems, and between their what we call, most of us, we have that, right? We have our challenges. We have challenges, our problems, and these are the things that we call the gap. So anything they can see that's going to help them close the gap. So that's the invite you give. So your invite can be inviting them to a Facebook page or a Facebook group. Okay, that's one. You can invite them to your business opportunity if you feel that will be a good solution for them. You can invite them to check out a PDF that will address their issues and concerns, right? What else? You can invite them also to a 5-day challenge or a 10-day challenge, which is going to actually take them step by step through the process of heightening their awareness and giving them a sense of direction with what they need to do to solve their problems. All right. What I meant to say was challenges, pains, and problems. All right. Challenges, pains, and problems. These are the issues. These are the things that we suffer from. And as network marketer, trying to help others and offer solutions, it's important for me to identify what their pains are, what are their challenges, and what are the troubles, the problems that they're having. And once I can do that, then I could prescribe something to them. All right. So that completes the invite. Okay. So it is a bit of a process. I guess you can say communication. A communication is when you have successfully identified what the person needs and you prescribe something, right? The prescription is the invite. The prescription is the invite. The fact that you're going to invite them to something that's going to help them solve their problem. All right. And like I told you, a lot of times it's not even going to be about you. It's going to be something you're going to offer to sincerely help them. All right. So in this case, with this young lady, the chances are it will be the 5-day challenge to heighten her awareness, to make her aware of the direction she's going to need to take to be successful moving forward. She's already successful. She just needs to fine tune that so that that gap is closed and she can finally move forward with the next step as an entrepreneur. All right. So that is what it is to communicate. All right. So that is a communication. So hopefully that was helpful. You now know about creating, capturing, right? Connecting, commenting. And today we talked about communicating. Tomorrow will be the final step. And these 6 steps are very dynamic. So like I said, if you want further like in-depth study in them, I can give you further access so that you can use this, because this is a cool study system, but designed to make you aware and designed so that if you study it, you will proceed with taking the necessary